Hello everyone and welcome back to Purple Herb. As always, I'm your host A-Rap Money, and today I have a special video. This video actually was intended for a response video for Ink Ribbon, who basically asked other content creators of Resident Evil to lend their voice to the cause. And that cause is to have Capcom release Resident Evil Code Veronica Remake. Now obviously next year we have Resident Evil 4 that's coming out, but what's going to happen after Resident Evil 4? For me, mainly what I'm concerned is that if Wesker was to appear in Resident Evil 4 Remake, and then they were to skip Code Veronica and go straight to 5, then he would only be in 2 games. So that is my concern. You know, we all love Wesker, and Wesker is arguably top 10 in gaming history. Now, with that being said, we also have some shocking news to give you today. Today, Capcom has canceled 2 fan projects, one being Resident Evil Remake and the other being Resident Evil Code Veronica Remake. If you're not familiar with these remakes, check out Residents of Evil where they have covered both projects. So yes, Capcom has canceled those, and the studio for the most part is not very happy about it and basically calling Capcom pure evilness for canceling their projects. I mean, let's think about it here. They probably put at least 100 hours into both of these projects, probably maybe even 1,000 hours. So I do understand their frustration. However, what does this mean for us? So for us, the fans of Resident Evil, that tells us one thing. If we look back to 2015, Capcom did the same thing with another studio called Invader Studios, or at the time I believe they were called Invader Games. Now Invader Studios did go on to release Daymare 1994, and they are also going to be releasing Daymare 1998. So those games pretty much were given birth out of Capcom canceling their project. The same is going to happen for this studio, of course. They've already came out and made a statement saying that they're going to make their own video games and so on. So that's great news for them. Now for Capcom, again, back in 2015, they canceled that remake, so there's a high possibility Capcom is maybe behind the shadows working on a remake for Code Veronica and for Resident Evil 1. Now, do I expect there to be an announcement in 2023 for a Resident Evil 1 or Code Veronica remake? Honestly, I don't. But what I do expect is that maybe in 2024 or 2025, we are going to get a Resident Evil remake or a Code Veronica remake. So that is all I have for today. Comment below and let me know, are you excited? Because I'm excited. Again, if we're going to have Resident Evil 5 remake, I believe we should have Code Veronica first. And there's just so much great memories, you know, for everyone has their own entry point to the series, and for me, it was Code Veronica. Just to give you a little story here, I remember the first time I heard about Resident Evil, my friend was telling me about, you know, Wesker and like obviously the zombies and things like that, and he was describing to me, you know, Wesker fighting Alexis. So I really think we as the Capcom supporters and the fans of Capcom should see that fight take place in the RE engine. That would be totally epic, and I'm just super excited. You know, with this news, of course, obviously, it is sad news for the studio who put all those hours into those projects just for it to be, you know, swept under the rug. And I don't know right at this moment if players can still have access to like these demos and things like that. I'm not sure, but those projects are gone, and that pretty much leads to a window of possibilities with Capcom. You know, obviously, Resident Evil remake should happen. I mean, we have the RE engine, so for them to release another remake of the remake would be completely fine with me. Anyways, comment below, let me know how you feel, and are you excited for the possibility of having a Resident Evil remake and a Resident Evil Code Veronica remake? Thanks for watching, and remember, survive the horror with Purple Herb.